The Biden-Harris administration helped out a South Korean solar company whose supply chain is tied to Chinese slave labor. A list of federally sanctioned entities shows, handing out nearly $2 billion to the firm to expand its presence in Georgia. Vice President Kamala Harris visited the Hanwha Qcells manufacturing plant in Dalton, Georgia, in April 2023 as part of an effort to become the administration with the largest investment in solar energy in the nation's history. But the Seoul-based company has been accused of using polysilicon, a key component in manufacturing solar panels, from at least two suppliers that have shown up on a banned list from the Department of Homeland Security. Those entities have been tied to forced labor camps using Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang, China. The parent company, Hanwha, also operates at least one of its facilities within the Xinjiang province. Since then, though, the company has become one of the preferred vendors of the U.S. government, providing solar panels even for the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. It also secured a $1.5 billion loan guarantee from the Department of Energy to help set up a second plant in Georgia. While a spokeswoman for Qcells denied in a report that Bloomberg did earlier this year that any of the resulting polysilicon it uses comes from forced labor in China, Brett Manley, the executive director of the nonpartisan Energy Fair Trade Coalition, told the Post that any product that sources from China is automatically problematic. China's laws prohibit such companies from complying with foreign sanctions, particularly sanctions from the US. If you're a Chinese company that is engaged in forced labor, it is against Chinese law for you to disclose that to the benefit of the United States, he said. The banned list that the Department of Homeland Security uses to make sure that none of the supply is coming from the forced labor province originated in the 2022 law, the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, co-authored by Senator Marco Rubio. Rubio told the Post in a statement that the law is clear. Any good made with forced labor, wholly or in part, must be barred from entering our country. It's high time the Biden-Harris administration takes decisive action to enforce the law, he said. In addition to the $1.5 billion loan guarantee and more than $230 million in tax credits through the Inflation Reduction Act signed into law by President Biden, the solar company is expecting to net more than $900 million per year from other tax credits up until 2032. Manley also told the Post that it was strange that the Biden-Harris administration engaged with this South Korean company, given that there are similar US-based polysilicon suppliers who could have benefited more.